Well, now I'd like to invite forward Andrew Murray. I've been looking forward to this for a couple of weeks now. Andrew, come on over here. Does anyone in the room know about Andrew Murray? What a special guest we have. Andrew, you sent me an email a few weeks ago telling me about your work in our schools and talking about safe driving practices through the Murrieta School District. Yeah? Well, we thought it would be appropriate to share with the community a little bit about who you are. Andrew is 14 years old, and he is the youngest sanctioned NASCAR driver. That is... Andrew, through his giving spirit, has wanted to give back to this community by speaking at schools and talking about driver awareness and driver safety. So we thought it important and appropriate, Andrew, to present you with a certificate of recognition. And what it says is that the City Council for the City of Murrieta does hereby recognize and congratulate Andrew Murray for being the youngest sanctioned NASCAR driver at the age of 14 and for giving back to the community by speaking in our schools about the importance of driver's education within our local high schools. Thank you, Andrew, for that. Keep up the good work. We appreciate volunteers like you. Thank you so much. First of all, why don't you tell me, what's the fastest you've ever gone?
Well, so far the fastest I've ever gone is 150 miles per hour. With my NASCAR late model.
That's fabulous. You're running almost as fast as the City Council. Well, tell us a little bit about how you got into NASCAR.
Well, I first started out in go-karts, and at the age of 5, I went over to the Lake Paris go-kart track, and I just instantly loved them. I instantly loved racing and everything about it. And then about a month later, I won my very first go-kart race. And then for about 6 years, I ran go-karts. The last 2 years, I've been running in sprint cars. And those go at over 100 miles per hour. They weigh 1,100 pounds and have 260 horsepower. So those are pretty fun. And then more recently, I've just gone into the NASCAR division in my NASCAR late model, which is a 2,600 pound car. It has 550 horsepower and can go up to 150 miles per hour.
Wow.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah. Well, Andrew, why don't you tell us quickly, what's the most important message you try to convey as you go in and talk to our students in our schools?
Well, the most important message I convey is that we really need to pay attention to the road. Because as young drivers, when they first get their driver's license, a lot of the times, most of them may think that, well, it's pretty easy driving, and how hard could it be? What's the chance that I'm going to get into an accident? But 350,000 teenagers a year will be treated in the hospital for a vehicle-related accident. That's 1 in 30 teenagers. And I tell them that, and that really gets to them. And it's really important that we all need to pay attention on the road so that we don't get into accidents.
Andrew, thank you for your work. Thank you for that kind word. Keep up the good work, and we're so proud of you.